So there could be a possibility of, just like a Brexit, for there to be a Polexit.
I'm not in favor of Polexit at the moment.
Why is that?
Because I think that European Union can be a value. It is my home. It is our project. It should be as it was in the beginning. You have to remember the founders of the European Union are about to be saints. Yes, the process of canonization is in progress. They wanted a Christian Europe. So what we have to do, we have to go back to the roots. We have to fight for it. Obviously, we can just slam the door and leave, but you're going to leave your own home. I don't want Muslims to take over European Union. I don't want communists to take over European Union. This is my European Christian Union. If you Google founders of the European Union,
Robert Schuman,
one of them, canonization, beatification process, you will find the information that they are about to be saints.
Wow, I see it.
So what we should do is to fight for European Union, make it great again, make it Christian again, and not let them take by Hijra our land.
Okay,
so at the moment is obviously, if there is no way out, obviously we're not going to be suicidal. We're going to leave. But at the moment, I believe that the project is worth to fight for it because it was created by the future saints. It means a lot. So we have to fight for it, just like for our own countries. We cannot just leave the room, slam the door because communists are in power for the last 5 or 10 years. You know, what is 5 or 10 years in the history of country with over 1,000 years history? You have to look a bigger picture. Obviously, my emotions are like, I'm going to leave. I don't want to have anything to do with them. That's the emotion. But then you sit, you think, you've got strategy, you are patient, you work, you fight, and you win. So that's a bigger picture. Obviously, if the situation is as bad as, I don't know, Sweden or anyone else, everything might happen. You know, we are free nation. We do referendum, and nation will decide. We're not gonna be a martyr of political correctness that you have to be the part of this club. You know, the club is beautiful, but everyone should have the same duties, the same rights. It doesn't work this way. That is the problem.
Okay, so do you see any progress with Germany or the EU taking on fewer immigrants coming in? Do you see progress happening there? Meaning, are they sitting there saying, you know what, Dominik, you make sense. Yeah, you know, the results you guys have in Europe, the lowest amount of crime, the lowest amount of rape, the lowest unemployment,
True.
right?
True.
You know, it's a place you guys, you're 76%. What's the percentage of Christianity in the Roman Catholics? 71.3% your population is that. It used to be 87.6 in 2011. So you've dropped 16.3%, right? So Germany may say, yeah, you guys are doing great. Matter of fact, moving forward, we're all going to do that. But that's not happening.
It's not happening because of their ego. They are very proud, and they are still mentally somewhere between, I'm the owner of this land, I'm in Europe, I'm in charge of it, I'm smarter than anyone else. They want to rule Europe. Eurozone, Poland keeps its own currency, Polish zloty. We did not join Eurozone. Eurozone is in a very, very deep crisis. And they don't want to hear about any changes because they would have to admit that we were right. The unemployment, youth unemployment in Eurozone is about 28%. There is a speech of mine on the last session of the parliament, because now it's a vacation time in the parliament. Parliament do not operate, but we had a final session. We had a final session just in the end of July. Ursula von der Leyen was there, and I had a speech. I gave her data. I gave her questions. If you could Google it. I think the speech is somewhere there. She was smiling nervously. She was nervous, but never answered the questions because when you... okay, one of the examples. As you know, one of the biggest political projects in European Parliament, in European politics, is so-called Green Deal, right? So they have a new god, ecological god, and they are reducing pollution in European Union by new taxes, this and that. I asked her how she wants to save this planet, not European Union, planet, if European Union is responsible for 7% of pollution of the world, and she wants to reduce pollution in Europe by 90%. How do you want to operate? How do you want to... It's impossible to eliminate 90% of pollution. And they want us to pay for it. Obviously, mainly German companies are making money on windmills and other stuff because they are in the situation when their economy is just dropping so badly and they have to find the way to make money on Europeans. So Germany, who is in charge of European Union, because this is true, we have 27 countries, but they are ruling with France mainly all the biggest projects. They are trying to force us, first of all, to take migrants, to reduce pollution, and the way they do it is so ridiculous that we are against it. And the funny thing is, you would not believe that. The funny thing is that for the last 4 years, there is no hot water in the European Parliament.
What do you mean? There's
no hot water because something was wrong with the pipes in the Parliament. They cannot fix it for the last 5 years.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Even there was a funny thing because Ursula von der Leyen, as she's in charge of European Commission, as you know, she was doing these videos promoting washing her hands during COVID. And there was a video of her washing her hands in the European Parliament, but nobody knew that this is a cold water because there's no hot water in the European Parliament. Hello, European Parliament, fix the pipes. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Is that a well-known fact that there's no hot water in the European Parliament?
Everyone, everyone who is using restroom in the European Parliament knows that there is no hot water. And I'm trying. You are the first one. I'm speaking about it publicly, so maybe someone would hear it in European Parliament. Fix it. Fix the pipes and then fix the world.
Tell me you don't love this guy. Tell me you don't love his patriotism on how much he loves his country. Don't you just respect somebody that loves their country as much as this guy does? Well, listen, I love America, and I'm America first. If that's you and you believe the future looks bright, we have a new supply of the best hat we've been selling, the USA hat with the future looks bright on the side. Sport this especially for the rest of the year with everything that's going on. If you're a proud American and you believe the future looks bright, every time we announce this hat, we sell thousands and then we have to wait 3 months to get a new shipment in. Click on the link below, place your order, sport the gear, USA with Future Looks Bright.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.